What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerdcast for the next episode of Raft, which is a pretty relaxing little game. I'll be honest, it's nothing like super special, but at the same time, for some reason, I'm enjoying. I get that all the time with indie games, though. It's like I'm having fun right now. I can't explain exactly why, because the sum of the parts of the game seems to imply that I'd be like, yeah, I've played this before, but at the same time, it's kind of fun to play. So welcome on back. I'm glad to have you here. I think we should be chilling in this episode. This might be our last one. I'm going to try and get a building set up on this side, although that's largely going to be relegated to how fast I can get ropeses, because ropeses are super expensive. The goal was to make myself a bitchin' ass pool over here. That was my ultimate plan. Can I? Oh, look at that. I can break this stuff. Well, here, let's take this back slightly, because I'm going to make it a pool over here. This is going to be our pool house. And that's how you know you're really, really, really baller, is that you have a pool inside of a house. Like, for example, if I ever had a pool inside of my house, like a pool that was fully enclosed and had like one of those cool greenhouse things around it, I would just assume that I had been successful at life, regardless of the way everything else had gone. I'm like, well, but I have a pool in my living room. Like, say what you will about me as a person, but there's a pool in my living room. It's hard for me to feel that terrible right now because there's a pool in my goddamn living room. I mean, you can hate on it if you want, but oh, dude, I'm going to put like a high dive inside of it. Oh, it's going to be off the chain. It's going to be what's up. It's going to be so awesome. My voice gets higher when I get excited. Don't question it. Just go along with it. All right, so I'm going to close this off right here. My kitty is shouting at the sky as usual. He seems to be very, very upset about something. I don't know what he's upset about, but he's old. My cat is like 12,000 years old. Like, seriously, he's the oldest cat on Earth. My veterinarian was like, yeah, I have no idea how this cat is alive. Like, legit, not verbatim. She said it like in a more medically friendly way. She was like, oh, yeah, you know, your cat is old. Apparently, I got my cat, and I thought that he was like, oh, I don't know. I thought he was like 6 years old, because that's what they said at the adoption place. And then I take him to the vet like a couple of years later when he's not feeling so hot. He's having like kitty boo-boos and kitty tummy aches and whatnot. And I find out that he's like 12 Can I cook a potato? I find out he's like 12 trillion years old. And he's sitting right now looking at me just like, oh, you're such an asshole. Why do you have to tell people how old I am? I was like, because you're being mean to me right now. He's screaming his ass off right now in the back of the room. And so I feel like he deserves it. He deserves to get punked right now. A little bit of razzing is in order. A little bit of razzing. I don't know why it's called razzing. Don't ask. I don't know. I can't tell you. So here's our swimming pool. So can he get inside our swimming pool? Oh, dude, he can. He can get inside of our swimming pool. The swimming pool is a wreck. The swimming pool is a wash. Don't do it. Oh, the swimming pool was a terrible mistake. Okay, so he can get inside of our swimming pool. That was a huge amount of resources wasted, but I can use this as an indoor fishing area then. If nothing else. It can be my indoor fishing area. So I think that I can live with that as an option too. Yeah, who doesn't want their own indoor fishing pond? That seems a little bit luxurious as well. There's a lot of options out here for an entrepreneur such as ourselves. I should probably put that away so that I'm no longer... Here, give me that thatch. Dude, it's always thatch that I need. I am constantly low on thatch. Like, I just never have enough thatch for, like, anything. I'm going to eat some food right now real fast just to get out of my inventory. Wonder if my tree is fully growed up yet. Like, it'll let me actually do what I want to do with it. There we go. We'll drink that. Oh, we made a baked potato. And look at that. The baked potato is better for us than all of the other stuff. What a life we're living right now. We're figuring things out about the universe. When you put a potato over a fire, it gains more nutrients and the ability to make you Wolverine. You regenerate instantaneously. It's the power of the mythical potato. It's the power. The ever-evolving strength of the potato. It is not to be judged. All right, Sharky, since you can get inside of my pond, I'm just going to use this as an indoor fishing pond then. I'm just going to defy you. But I am going to add some extra space over here, although I suppose I could just like build... Hey! He should be pretty close to dead, although I reloaded my save, and I don't know if that restores his HP or not. But either way, it's okay. He gave me something to do. Thank you for that, Shark. The luxury you have provided is entertainment. That barrel just floated right through our swimming pool. That's not very nice. It should definitely be more of a team player. I'm going to make a whole bunch of nets, too. I'm just going to deck out the entire side of my base so that I never miss out on any resources that try to go underneath it. All right, so, Tree, are you about ready to go now? Oh, you are. The coconut It fell in the ocean, the coconut. Oh, no, never mind. Oh, this one is super ripe. This one's ready to go. Look at all that good stuff we're getting. I should probably add some kind of receptacle around this that, like, allows me to... No, coconut. Come here. I require you. You make it so that I don't have to cook water or anything like that. That's right. This is like the beginning part of an MMO. We've got to cook water. Otherwise, how will we ever learn that we can cook more complicated things? We don't even know that's an option right now. We're kind of doing the Final Fantasy V thing right now. Where Specs is hanging out, like, trying to figure out. He's like, well, I guess I could just cook toast for a while. And then if I cook enough toasts, I'll know how to make more complicated stuff. I'm like, I don't think that's how cooking works, but okay. Give it like a central walkway that runs through here. So we got the 2 ponds on the side. Ooh, that'd be so baller. Let's do it. Oh, that was awesome. Now I've got like this little area that's got like watery walkways, and then I can build like a palace over here. Just a big old palatial stretch of awesomeness where I get everything that I want, even though I live on a raft in the middle of the ocean and have no material possessions. Doesn't matter. Everything is provided for. There's nothing to be terrified about here. I like how the hook becomes just like not even an option after like the first 5 minutes of the game. Use the hook for all of like 8 seconds, and then once you're done with the hook, you're like, yeah, I don't need that anymore. It's an object that is no longer useful to me, even slightly. So what do I use this for? Like, this planter box over here, what goes inside of it? I've got palm seeds, but it doesn't... Can I put a coconut inside of there? Nope, no coconut. I can eat the coconuts, though, to get my health back. That sounds pretty good. How many ropies do I have? Just 4. That's not nearly enough for all the stuff that I want to do. All the wonderful projects that I have in mind for this playthrough. Maybe we'll get a bunch out of this, though. Well, we got 2. It's enough for 1 more rope. It's not enough for, like, the Supreme Lord of Rope title, but it's enough for, like, maybe a small medal, a medallion, perhaps, that lets everybody know how awesome we are at rope-related crafts. Another barrel coming from that direction, which I think is going to be pretty useful as well. But yeah, we're growing another tree up there. Maybe I'll do a couple of trees up here just to make my life a tiny bit easier, because we do have a place to plant your seeds. I tried. You wouldn't let me. I tried. I tried really, really hard, and you guys were like, no, you can't plant seeds up here. Barrel! I require your goodies. Bring them to me. All of your barrel goodies. Ooh. That one had almost exclusively thatch inside of it. So yeah, now we got the thatch that we need. 6 more ropes. I'm going to start setting up nets along this side too, so that we're not missing out on stuff. But that's going to require like a lot of projects and a lot of things. So we'll grab that over there. A little bit more on that side. Don't think I need the wood just yet. Going to throw that in the water. Get wet. All right, so that's done. Oh yeah, the palm tree. That's what we needed to do. Time to do some palm tree stuff. Also to collect that extra thatch because I need it. All right, so on our 6 key, we've got another palm tree thing that we could put right here. I think that looks good. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do it. Absolutely. I may line up even more of them over here so that I can have like a whole bunch of pine trees, and then every time they're ready for harvest, I can just like go in on pine tree life. Don't need the metal. Don't need all that stuff. How much thatch am I sitting on right now? 6 more. All right, so more thatch has been crafted. We'll get some nets. Ooh, 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 ooh. I need that. Ooh, 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 ooh. I need that. That's how my song would go. I mean, technically, I could just have this run all the way across. Like that. That way we've got like another expanse right here. But we're going to be catching a lot of stuff if we keep this up. If we keep this up, I'm thinking that like our ability to catch product is going to be pretty good. I mean, if we ever come across other survivors that want to trade with us or whatever, is there a maximum number of nets I can have, or did he chew off one of my nets on that side? He must have chewed off the net. I don't really care about that much. Strangely, I'm not that fazed by it. It doesn't bother me. I'll probably put in more palm trees over here, and then if I could figure out what we wanted to use the planter boxes for, I'd probably do that too. Although here, let me drink some more water. And we're going to have to kill a shark pretty soon too, so that we can get ourselves some more like goodies. Definitely. The optimal strategy seems to be covering like the entire map with just nets all the way over to here, so that everything that flows through, it's just caught up in this area, and you can pick it up and you can discard it and use it as necessary. It's It's a song that I'm working on. Feel free, soundboard that. I promise you'll make some dope music with it. Then after you got the chicka wow, you gotta add in like a little bit of melody, like doo doop doo doop doo doop doo doop doo doop doo doop 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 doo. And then you'd have to have somebody singing the bass. You gotta have like the low voiced guy, you know, because every group has that. Like bo doop doo doop 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 doo doop doo doop. Doo doop doo 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 doop doo doop doop doo. I made it a little funky because I felt like a little bit of funk would help out. You know, I wanted it to have a little bit of that, nasty, grimy shit going on, you know? And when you put in the bass line, you've always got to take griminess into account. Like, how grimy can this get before the audience is just over grimy and they can't take it anymore? Just be like, oh my God, there's so much grime. So 10 more of those. Yep. And that gives us enough to make a few more nets. I'll put one right there and one right there. And oh my God, this is paying back in dividends already. Yup. 3 more of these and we should, I think, catch almost everything that comes through except for the stuff that's on the right-hand side of the raft. And that will be our great masterpiece. That will be our Da Vincian moment where we I would like to, yes. I would like to cook all of this, and I will take all of that drinking water with me because it looks delicious. It doesn't smell none too pleasant. It smells a bit like fart, but I've been reassured by science that the boiling of the water will probably make it okay. Although there's like exceptions to that rule too. Like some stuff is not affected by boiling, but that stuff is like in the minority. Did you know that dogs can get giardia? I found that out because my dog got giardia. I had no idea that there was no species immunity to that. We took him out for a walk when it was raining right before Christmas. And in taking out for a walk, he ate like a stick or like a leaf or something that had giardia on it. And my dog got like giardia. Like he had to have like antibiotics and all kinds of stuff. I don't know if this one's ready yet. Normally they respond pretty quickly once they're ready. Yeah, I don't think that one's ready yet. That one is not ready for harvesting. However, all of these boxes down here are. Hell yeah. Harvest that box. Get it? Get it? Harvest that box. Gonna get it? Gonna get it? Gonna get it? Dude, I got automatones for Christmas. Yeah, what'd you guys get for Christmas? You get some dope shit? I got an automaton and a harmonica, thus guaranteeing my house will be filled with the sounds of an annoying-ass person playing instruments that he has no idea how to play for at least the next couple months. The harmonica I'm picking up pretty quickly. The harmonica's not that bad. The automaton is a different beast, though, because, like, it responds so intricately to, like, the pressure of your finger versus, like, the positioning. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I found myself as a guitarist, you know, being like, I kind of wish this had frets on it. I kind of wish that this was fretted. I wish that it would fret a little bit about me playing it, but nay, no fretting was done. So I need more space on this back end over here. If I'm actually going to... Oh, shark's chewing on my shit again. Shark! Can I hit him with an axe? I cannot hit him with an axe. Okay, well fine then. I will stab him with a spear. Get up off of my nets, dude. How am I supposed to collect seaweed without my nets? That's the only reason I'm getting anything done right now, Shark, and you're trying to ruin it for me, and I don't appreciate that very much. You know, you're just a big old salty hater, just hanging out in the ocean, being a dick. No, absolutely not. We only got 1 thatch from that. Time to pollute the ocean with more metal, more objects. Just throw them back into the ocean. We have no use for them right now. What is some stuff that I can do? See, the problem is I'm so limited on thatch. And I think the trees will help out with that. Once the trees are actively, like, effectively grown, I think that'll help out quite a bit with it. All right, we got it. And this one, I think, should be done. Yes, indeed it is. I would prefer to get thatch out of it, though. Caught you, coconut. I caught you. You tried to escape, but I said nope. Putting a retaining wall around this would probably help. Especially since our coconuts appear to be rolling stones. I would prefer to get thatch. I honestly don't even care about the coconuts that much. I just want to have a huge pile of thatch by the time I get done here. There we go. We got more food than we could ever consume, in all fairness. And then we've got seeds because you pick those up out of the barrels. We'll plant a couple of these guys right here. And I just want to have infinite crafting ability. That's all that I want, is the ability to craft ad nauseum. Like I can craft and the universe will just be jealous of me. There we go. So now we got the thatch, but we've got no inventory space. We've got to watch out because this is one of those situations where sometimes I throw my sundries into the ocean on accident because, well, I'm trying to craft ropes and I get overexcited. And in my ropey excitement, yeah, I'll put that right there. There we go. So with a couple more foundations, could drop that right there. I'm probably going to put in a couple more tree plots too. There we go. So 2 more of these, because these actually seem to give me a pretty good yield when it comes to, you know, people fundamentally misunderstand how a yield sign works. Like the traffic sign to yield. Like, I don't think people realize there's a difference between a yellow yield and a red yield. Like, people flip out. There's like this red yield in the town where I live, and it's like in a spot that's like high traffic, and so people are always going through there. And what ends up happening is that you stop right there because the police camp it hella hard too, because they get tons of tickets from there. And so the police camp it hella hard, so I stop because technically you're supposed to stop at a yield. A yield is like a yield mixed, a red yield is like a yield mixed with a stop sign. You have to like fully come to a stop. Otherwise they'll pull you over and they'll ticket you. I mean, even if that's not the rule, I don't know. I haven't been to traffic school in a long ass time. But even if that's not the rule, I'm pretty sure that's how it works. But like people, they get heated. They're like, beep, 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 get out of the way, blah. Like losing their minds because you stop right there, but you're like, there's a cop right there though, and I can't afford another ticket. This is what happens when you live a life like you're filming Gone in 60 Seconds. You can't get tickets anymore after a certain point because bad things happen. Bad things happen. I like to get sideways. I've got an addiction to speed. I have never denied this on the channel. I like going fast. I fully am exploring a career option as just a red splotch on the side of a road somewhere. I fully think that's how I'm going to leave this life. I've just accepted it at this point. All right, so we got 3 ropes right there. That'll give us enough for our final catch net. No, we need 3 more catch nets. Never mind, I'm bad at video games. All right, but I do think we're catching more stuff now. Or at least we're not getting more stuff, but I'm being allowed to claim more stuff, which is the nice part about it. Because before, a lot of this stuff was just floating on by, and then there was no way for me to actively get after it. It bums me out that I can't have a swimming pool. While we're on the subject, I really wish that we could have a swimming pool. He's about to do some shit, isn't he? He's about to do some shit. Well, I'm about to do it too. Yeah, look at that bright red shark blood running all over the place. I wonder if I can climb on top of him when he attacks me. And then I'm going to try it. And then if I get on top of him when he attacks me, if I can stab him without him hurting me, like I can utilize his back as a platform to assail him from. All right, so he's coming from this direction. And right when he gets inside of the planks, here we go. Yeah, see, we booby-trapped him right there. We took him out. Shark thought he had game to play. Shark ain't got no game to play. This is the Nerd Castle. The only gameplay that gets done out here, my gameplay, son. My gameplay, and the gameplay go deep. The gameplay go deep, Douglas. Although I suppose that'll just be like Douglas number 5. I don't know which Douglas we're on, but I'm pretty sure we're on like Douglas number 897. We've killed a lot of Douglases out here. What happens if I throw that straight up in the air? I was hoping I could like bonk myself on the head with it. Just commit, you know, seppuku via my hook. Hook, hook, bring us the hook, hook, hook. You ever notice that the girl in A Knight's Tale, she looks like Rufio's sister? Like with the way she does her hair at the beginning. I made that joke that my wife holds that movie in great regard, and I made that joke the other day, and she was not enthused about it. I was like, that girl has hair like Rufio's sister. Because she had it all up, and she had like colors and stuff in it. Like every time she come on screen, I'd be like, Rufio. Oh, this is why my wife doesn't watch movies with me. This is why I can't help it. I talk shit about everything. I am an asshole. That is just a fundamental quality of being Splattercat, is I can't take anything seriously. I can't think anything is awesome, and I've just got to rip on everything. It's how I get through my day. Honestly, it's just a deep-seated sign of self-doubt. That's all that it is. I can admit it, take it for what it's worth. But I like making fun of stuff. It makes me... I don't make fun of people, because that's not nice. But like he said after he talked about Rufio's sister's hair. But I mean, like, I rip on stuff all the time. I don't know. I feel like I'm like the real-life version of Francis. I'm just like, this is lame. This is lame. This is also lame. Let me construct metaphors and similes for why this is lame. Yes, give me all these things because I need more ropes because I never have enough. Can't stop till you get a rope, Jimmo. Gotta get that rope. Can't stop till you get the rope, Jimmo. I'm really surprised I haven't been sued for copyright infringement on this channel yet. We're out of time for the day. This might be our last episode. I don't know. Let me know what you think down below. If you guys really, really, really want more Raft, then sure, why not? I can do more Raft. If you don't want more Raft, then I won't do more Raft. How about that? How does that sound? You thought that there was going to be some, I don't know, elocution on my part, but there wasn't. There wasn't. I'll see y'all later. Hi to everybody.